Hi VC, this is Bev, Clark Vision, and this is going to be my update video that I just want to get done and out of the way this morning. This has been coming up for a wee while, so I've had some stuff coming over the last month or so, and I just kind of thought, right, I'll get it out of the way. I was kind of waiting. There's one I'm still waiting on coming in, but it's taken ages to get hold of. It's proven to be a difficult acquisition for some reason. I've no idea why. I mean, I ordered it about a month ago, and there's a story behind it, but I'm not going to go into that. So it should turn up, hopefully, but I'm not going to wait anymore. I'm just going to get on and show what I've got. So first one I picked up finally, the last, I won't say the last forever, but the last at the moment of the Megadeths that I want before I get back and do all my album analysis things. So I've picked up Cryptic Writings. I know this has been reissued and it's on a black cover, I believe, but I wanted an original press. So I found one on eBay. A seller was selling it nice and cheaply, and it's in very good, really nice condition, been well looked after. This one had been mentioned that it may be one that I quite like, so I was curious to grab a hold of it. I believe 1997 it says on the back here on Capital. So now that I've got the Megadeths I require to get on and do my analysis thing, I'm going to sit and go through them all over the course of time, and I don't know how I'm going to do it. I might do it in order of preference in the style maybe of a ranking type video, but it won't be, you know, because I'm new to all this Megadeth stuff, it's not going to be based on years and years of following the band or whatever. But that's by the by, so that'll be coming later at some point, eventually. So that was a CD, the rest are all vinyl, and now this one was released on the 30th of October under No Remorse Records. I actually got it in 2 weeks earlier than the release date. I got an email from No Remorse saying that it had shipped. I was quite surprised. But it is the band Glacier. Now Glacier are a US American metal band. I think they've been around since, you know, the 80s anyway, and I think if you go to Nasty Metal Productions channel, Ben has just recently put up his review of this album, so he's obviously got a copy in as well. So he explains a bit about the history of the band there, and you get his thoughts on the album, which is basically, it's fantastic, and I agree, it is a superb album. This is Glacier's first full-length album. You know, since they've been around all these years, they'd only ever kind of released an EP, I believe, which I have. I wanted to get that. I got one of the reissues of that, because if you buy the original, you're talking triple figure sum probably. And then when I heard about this coming, there was one of the tracks on YouTube, and after hearing it, I instantly decided I was going to pre-order it. So as soon as the pre-orders were available, I was in there, and for the first so many orders, I think the early pre-orders, they didn't actually say how many there was, but you got a flexi-disc, bonus flexi-disc of a track, which is Raise the Fist, which is kind of an exclusive track. It's not on the album, it's not anywhere else. This is an 8-track album, and I would say pretty much all of it is brilliant. There's a couple of songs that I would say are not quite as brilliant, but generally on the whole it's a solid album, and for me it's one of my favourites of the year, one of my best ones of the year for 2020 so far. but it's just kind of traditional, straight up heavy metal, American heavy metal, kind of with that 80s influence in there, with the modern production, obviously. Track 2 as well, Lift for the Whip. When I first heard that, the singer, the vocalist, his vocals on this particular track did kind of put me in mind of Raven, believe it or not, just the way his vocals were, because he was hitting high notes, and really high notes, just in places. But for me, personally, this guy did a much better job than Raven, because I could tolerate it quite easily, whereas I find I struggle with Raven's vocals, to be honest. So here, there's the flexi disc. Now, I haven't had a flexi disc since forever, basically. Last time I saw a flexi disc, it was with Kerrang or Metal Hammer or something like that. So there it is itself. It plays at 33 1/3, and the song Raise the Fist as well. And you just get like a plain cover sheet like that, kind of Japanese 7-inch style. The track, it's a great song as well. It's absolutely wonderful. I love it. It's just very traditional, just a classic metal song. And it sounds, it's a flexi disc, so I'm a little bit sceptical. Well, I don't know if sceptical's the right word. I'm a little bit wary when I play flexi discs, because as to the quality and just how well the stylus is going to run over it. Obviously, they're not as good quality as a proper record. And the sound, this sounds a little bit rawer than the album production. Now, I don't know if it's because it's more like a demo, if it's not a finished final track, or if it's just because it's the flexi disc and the quality is just a little bit inferior, perhaps. But it's not a major issue. Generally, overall, you can get a good listen to the song, and it is a great track. So I'm very happy to have this, and I just hope that Glacier put this on a proper release at some point. I don't see what they should stick it out as a CD single or something like that. Just it's a novelty. Why not? So yeah, I highly recommend you check that out if you're just after some melodic, traditional style heavy metal. No Remorse Records, and it comes with a nice inner, which you have a bit of info there about the record, and credits, and there are your lyrics. Love the artwork as well. And here is your black vinyl. Again, cool record labels. So yeah, been playing this a few times and it's terrific. And do check out Ben's review as well over at Nasty Metal Productions. So I'll just pop this away. It didn't come in a polyline sleeve, just kind of the plain, but I just fixed it with one of my own. So that is Glacier. Now, another release, brand new release, which I had pre-ordered, came out on the 30th of October as well. So I had this in pre-order. And I just got it in last week, and it's Leaves Eyes, their brand new album from this year, The Last Viking. I was going to say The Last King there, but it's The Last Viking. I've not spun this yet, I've not had the chance, so I'm still catching up on stuff, but I'm really looking forward to this. It is look at the artwork, man, it's just quality. It's a gatefold, it's a double LP, and there is the band there, female fronted, but also you have a male vocalist too, with a bit harsher, more growly type vocals he adds. and it's very nicely done. You get the lyric sheet here. Great artwork again, and also you have kind of paper card sleeves this time. They're both the same though, just they both look like that. And this one is the exclusive limited clear blue vinyl. This is limited to France. I ordered it from Season of Mist, which is a distributor in France. I think they're also in America as well. So this was exclusively available through Season of Mist. I thought I'd just be different and go with the blue, the French version. So yeah, both of them are like this. And it's on AFM records. I'll just show you the one because they're both pretty much the same. I can't believe I'm 11 minutes in already and I've only shown you 2 records. Oh aye, and a CD. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to hearing this. I have mentioned Leaves' Eyes before. And so while I was on, it's just a little bit tight, new, and yeah, clear blue vinyl. There's only 100 of these. It's limited to 100 of the blue. So while I was on Season of Mist, I noticed that the previous album was there and it was reduced a little bit as well. Now I've got this on the CD, but I thought, well, since the vinyl was reduced, and again it was exclusive to Season of Mist, the French issue, I thought I'll grab one of these as well because I really enjoy this. So this is Sign of the Dragon Head. It is a gatefold as well, but it's just a single LP this time. And it is limited to 125 units, this one. I don't know if you can see that too. On purple vinyl, which I thought was kind of interesting. I'm not really, purple's it's not a very popular colour, but I thought, oh, that'd be quite nice. Now this one just comes in the standard plain sleeve, and you don't get an inner lyric sheet either. The lyrics are all on they're all in the inner of the gatefold here for this one. And there is your purple record. Yeah, so if I show it further, I don't know, it kind of looks a bit bluish, but yeah, it's definitely purple. So that's that, 180 grams as well, so that's pretty cool. So that is Leaves' Eyes. Well, I'm going to faff a bit with that later on. Okay, next up, I went across and ordered some stuff from Nuclear Blast. And one of the ones I picked up was, I noticed this had been released on vinyl as a reissue. I have the CD, and it's a great album, so when I discovered they had a reissue, I thought, oh, I'll have to have this. Now, I'm not sure if this was supposed to be a Record Store Day release or not. Somebody somewhere indicated that it was released for Record Store Day, but it didn't come with Record Store Day hype sticker, so I don't think it was, to be honest. But I'm not going to worry about it. Personally, there was things released on Record Store Day that I would have liked to have had, but it just worked out that I never got anything. But hey ho. But meanwhile, I thought this would be a really cool one to have on vinyl. So it's Stratovarius and Infinite. And you know, the first reason alone is the artwork. You've got to have that on 12 inch. You know, there's an opportunity for that, then why not? It's beautiful. And this is hand numbered, limited. There's 600 of them, and this is 359 of 600, this one. So yeah, and this is on Ear Music. Gatefold sleeve, and there you have the band, and awesome, just amazing artwork inside there as well. So side D contains 3 bonus tracks, which I can't recall if I've got them anywhere else or not, to be honest with you, but this is a fantastic record, and it is coloured vinyl as well. This is the hype sticker that was on it here, limited and numbered, 2 LP, light blue and purple edition, mastered for vinyl. So this is, I'm assuming this is its first release on vinyl. And so here's your first one. It's this light blue, kind of lovely pale, almost sky blue type of blue. 180 gram obviously, so it's pretty solid. And the other one is a purple. I've just done saying purple doesn't seem to be a very popular colour, and here I've got two in the same video update here. So yeah, I think obviously these colours, I'll sort that out later. I've just got to be, I've got to get them in right. I don't like them crumpling away. So yeah, here's sides C and D on the purple. Here we have it, another purple record. So really, really nice stuff. So lovely presented album. Absolutely thrilled to get that on vinyl. It is a top album. Highly recommended if you kind of like a bit of the symphonic metal stuff. That one went in easier, funnily enough. I bet you that'll go in that one better. I think it's just the tightness of the sleeves. They're just a fraction smaller than the old record sleeves used to be from back in the day, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So fantastic. Infinite by Stratovarius. I'm going to put that in there. Next up from Nuclear Blast, I decided, it's kind of inspired by seeing Brendan Von Doom shown a couple of reissues from Halloween. I know Halloween have reissued some, and so I was looking through to see what there was, and I thought, right, it's time to get into the Andy Deris era of Halloween. Loads of people rave about the albums, so let's just get on with it because I love Halloween anyway. So I picked up this one, and it is, what is it? Gambling with the Devil. Again, pretty cool artwork. I love this. So this is, I think it's a 2019 vinyl reissue, this one. On Nuclear Blast, Gatefold. There we have the band. Sorry about the glare, obviously, but yeah. And on this one, there is a lyric sheet for this one here. There we have the lyrics, and we've got credits on this side as well. And the record itself comes on an orange and black swirl, kind of a clear see-through with orange and black swirl, which I thought was pretty smart. Very Halloween coloured, if you like. So both of these are the same. And I've given this a spin, and I really enjoy it. First listen, excellent stuff. It is very, Halloween didn't lose their sound just by switching singers, and obviously with Kai Hansen leaving as well. I still think Halloween sound like Halloween, from what I've heard so far on this. So yeah, I was very pleased to get that one. Just a second there. And so the last one I picked up from Nuclear Blast. No, I just don't want them to fall. I really need to get this better organised. So yeah, I picked up this one as well. Straight Out of Hell by Halloween. Again, reissue on Nuclear Blast. This is a 2020 release, this one, so just this year. Interestingly, this has a track dedicated to Freddie Mercury and one dedicated to John Lord, and both of these tracks do really good stuff. This one I've spun as well, and I think it's fantastic. Really enjoy this. And if anyone happened to notice, the other day I put up a post on Facebook just saying what an absolute delight this album is, but I didn't actually post a picture or state what the album was. Ambi, you were one of them that wondered. This was the one I was referring to, Halloween's Straight Out of Hell. Fantastic German melodic power speed metal, great stuff. So that was the one for those of you who happened to notice that post. Again, it's a gatefold sleeve, excellent stuff again. And this one didn't come with a lyric sheet, and that's the hype sticker that did come with this one. I think there was a hype sticker with the other one as well, actually. Includes 3 bonus tracks on bicoloured vinyl. Interestingly enough, this isn't the usual Nuclear Blast logo style hype sticker either. And the bicoloured vinyl is this beautifulness, black and orange. The orange is kind of transparent, I guess. The black is just black. Really cool. I like the way that looks. So yeah, and as I said, I'm really pleased with this album as well. I really enjoy it, so I'm very pleased that I've finally got myself started on the Andy Jerris era. But yeah, both of the records are the same as well, so that is Halloween. And the last, I'm on to the last one now, yes. So the last one I picked up, I realised that this was being released as well. Now I have this on CD, and it was the first one. It was the first album by this band that I ever got. Limited and numbered, mastered for vinyl. And I just had to pick this up, so To the Metal. Look at the artwork. This is one because it has 2 kind of covers. The CD, you can turn the booklet other way and you can get either this one or the other artwork. So yeah, again, it's a double LP gatefold. You have bonus tracks on side D, Wannabes and One Life. And again, this is also ear music. And it's again like the Stratovarius, limited numbered, 550 of 1500. Yeah. And there we have the band and some info inside there. And again on this one we have some nice paper inner sleeves, great photos. And lyrics on this side, and this is transparent orange as well. Fantastic, very colourful. So yeah, if I'd have got this out last weekend, I was going to call it the Halloween edition because of the orange themed vinyl that I've got on show here. There's 3 or 4 of them, I think, and the other one as well. It's the same vinyl, but it just has another cracking photo of the band, and again the other lyrics and other band members there. So yeah, that's orange too. So absolutely thrilled to have this. So that's my update for now. Thanks for watching. I've still got things I'm catching up on and listening to. And I shall catch you all in another video. So have a nice rest of the weekend, people, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye just now.